Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day to Dr. Sharifah Mastura binti Syed Abu Bakar. We are from group number 8. We'll present about the workplace bullying. This is our group members. Number 1, Aisyah binti Abdul Talib. Number 2, Rashida Ibrahim. Number 3, Nur Syakirin binti Muhammad Azwar. And the last one is Sharifah Dura Uzma binti Syed Jaafar Mohyuddin. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aisyah binti Abdul Talib. I will present to you about the definition of workplace bullying. Workplace bullying can be defined as verbal or unreasonable treatment or behavior towards someone at the workplace. It includes demeaning, humiliating and offending someone in front of other colleague, supervisor, manager, customer and also client. According to S. Mohendaran, the labour lawyer, workplace bullying is also a form of harassment, same like sexual harassment. If the victim uncomfortable to report to the supervisor, they may raise a writing report to the organization's human resource or legal department as a first step. Other than that, they may report to the Human Resource Ministry to investigate the issues under the Employment Act 1955 and the Industrial Relations Act 1967.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Sharifah Dura Uzma binti Syed Jaafar Mohyuddin. Okay, bullying is frequently a sign of abuse and is commonly viewed as a manifestation of workplace violence. Okay, workplace bullying is defined as a negative targeted behavior that occurs at workplace. It could be aggressive, rude, insulting, or frightening. It's developed a pattern and is usually directed towards one or few persons. Malaysian employees were found to have significant prevalence of workplace bullying. More than 1 in 3 employees, 39.1% reported having bullying at workplace. Almost of all employees who reported being bullying said they were bullied on a daily basis.
Assalamualaikum and hi, I am Nur Syakirin. Okay, I will explain about the factor of workplace bullying. Okay, multiple factors have been connected to the workplace bullying. Okay, there are 4 factors here. Okay, which is poor relationship in workplace, company policy and demands, organization that experiences abrupt of ongoing change. First, informal group norm in workplace that supports ridiculing or isolating others. Let's move on to the signs of workplace bullying. There are 4, which are isolation, aggression, minimization, criticism, and gossip. Okay. For isolation, it is the intentionally excluding someone or making them feel socially or physically isolated from a group, or purposely excluding someone from decisions, conversation, and work-related events. For aggression, yelling or shouting at employee, exhibiting anger or aggression verbally or non-verbally. Minimization, which is discounting or diminishing someone else's views or concerns. Criticism, constantly criticizing someone's work or behavior, usually for unwarranted reason. For gossip, talking negatively about the employee to other co-workers or excluding the victim from social work gatherings. Okay, let's move on to the impact of workplace bullying to the employee. Okay, workplace bullying causes many adverse effects on employees' mental and physical well-being. Okay. Firstly, employee become distressed, anxiety, and panic attacks or sleep disturbance. Thus, disturbance includes insomnia, bedtime fears, and parasomnias. Other than that, bullying can also cause depression, hypertension, and anxiety. Secondly, reduce work performance. Employees become unable to cope with the instruction given and do frequent mistakes. Thirdly, they become loss of self-esteem and feelings of isolation. They tend to avoid to interact with other staff and love to be alone. Firstly, increased risk of suicide. Employee may have a mental health problem and which can lead them to commit suicide. Next, we move on to the impact of workplace bullying to the employer. Firstly, increased absenteeism and high staff turnover. When employees are being bullied, they become afraid to go to the workplace and they tend to avoid the unpleasant situations. As a result, there is an economic impact on the employer, particularly if they are losing skilled workers, because each time an employee leaves the workplace, there are replacement costs which are associated with the recruiting, hiring, and retraining new staff. Secondly, poor morale, erosion of employee loyalty and commitment. Companies can also face reputation damage, a loss of sales, low morale, and reduced productivity. Thirdly, increased costs for recruitment and training, which means that the costs that include the cost to rehire and train the new employees. Fourthly, increased workers' compensation premiums. This can cost an employer in the form of sick leaves and health insurance costs. If a bullied employer chooses not to leave the company, the employer may be forced to pay the rehabilitation costs, such as counseling fees, to help the employer remedy any emotional damage that they may have incurred. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Rashida. Workplace bullying has been regarded as a serious phenomenon today. The negative behavior not only destroy the physical and mental well-being of an individual, but also affect productivity and performance in the workplace, thus reducing job satisfaction and engagement. To prevent bullying in the workplace, number one is establish an open door policy. Is great merit reason that contribute to inclusive company culture and will help company leaders to learn more about their company and team. This policy can lead both opportunity for improvement behavior, chance to offer benefit that appeal to the employees. Next, create a formal anti-bullying policy. The organization or company should describe what constitutes bullying and should communicate to the employees that behavior will not be tolerated. Employees that allegations of bullying in the workplace will be promptly and thoroughly investigated with action as appropriate, up to and including termination of the perpetrator employment. And last but not least, train team member to recognize and report bullying. Some people are not realize that their behavior can actually be considered to be bullying by others. This training will teach them to recognize it in themselves as well as others and report on this instance for preventing bullying in the workplace. That's all. Thank you.